Sup my little pulselings, how's it going? Hope all is well in your world. If you like the video, subscribe and you'll be notified when another one's up. Sup pulsers, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. We're on Near Mint. This is a card battler, which is always a good start for me. They've been updating it as they've been going along because it's early access. So I've been able to get it into full screen. I've had to turn it down on the recordings because there's no actual options just yet, which fair enough. It's very early access. So I played around with this knight guy, who's pretty cool. Now you can upgrade your character as well as your cards. So you've got endurance, you've got intelligence, affects how many cards you draw at the end of a turn. So getting up is a priority. It was for me. Mine affects how much energy you have each turn. These two, getting them up, yes. Both affects how much relics you can hold. That wasn't that big a deal for me. Lux affects loot gains and dice rolls. Endurance, obviously. Now, they've actually added in the second character with an update, which is awesome. So it's kind of an archer. I think I want to play the archer. So what is the difference between them? Why? So the archer's got less faith by the looks of it, more luck, a little bit more gold, a lot less endurance. Other than that, everything else seems to be quite the same. Now I've got quite a farm I've run, and these are a lot of fun. So I'm going to take you through the cards. This is why the cards are called near mint. It's near mint condition. Basically, the cards are ripped into 3 segments. You can pick any of the segments you play in order to do stuff. So, for instance, if I was to pick the 3, that's the cost, and the 1, it would cost me 3, and it would do 1 of whatever else I choose. So, that'd be 1 attack, which is melee, the first unit, or ranged, well, I can pick the unit, but it would still be 1, or 1 shield. That's pretty much how this works. Or if you want to pick 2 attack, 2 with ranged, 2 shield, or 2 cost card. Now, different things affect the cards. So some of these cards, the more they cost, the less they are to cast. So you could have one that says, in a previous turn, if you cast a 3 cost card, the next one will cost you 2. So that would cost you 2. You have loads of card symmetry like that, which I think is going to be a really big appeal for this game. So that's got -1 on it. That's got -1, so that's probably an ability. Not highlighting the ability. It was doing it in game. Okay. So that's going to be arranged. I think that's poison. We've got very few shielding. The knight guy was quite tanky. So throughout the fight, you make your own cards as you go along. Right, probably tell me this now. Look, there you go. Value of +3 as many attacks played this turn. Okay. Value of 2. If this card is a non-attack value of 4 instead. So if I use that with a shield, it would turn into a 4. So that would be +3 however many attacks. So if I'd attacked once before, it would be an extra attack. Okay. If an enemy is affected by a freeze, I haven't come across that yet. Value of 3 instead. So it turned from a 1 to a 3. Cost 3 energy. If an enemy is affected by freeze, cost 1 instead. So I gather freeze is like I'm going to come across. Skip and gain gold. I'll give it that's poison. Right, I would rather that card. It's got poison. Archers with poison is awesome. Right, I've got a relic. Oh, we've got fragments. So I say we go relic. Now you see the enemies in this are quite cool as well. It'll tell you what their intentions are. Looks like it's going to do poison on me. Oh, I didn't have to face them until a lot later last time. Oh, that's not good. They actually show you how much energy you're going to lose. Someone's going to do 1. Next turn intense. If it deals damage, buffs their next attack by 2. So I need to get as much shielding as possible. card is a non-attack card. Get 2 value. Well, I'll put that down as well as that. Turns it into 4 shield, which should block most of that. And I'm going to cast Prosperity, Patience. Reduce this cost by 1. Triggers a patient effect whenever it stays in hand at the end of your turn. So I need to leave that one in hand. Okay, well, I'm going to cast this for free. And as you see, this is your energy down here. That's going to cost me 3. As you have 4 shield on. So I'm going to use my 2 cost card, leave that one in hand. Salt for each attack this turn. Well, I'm definitely going to do poison. I'm going to do 2 poison. We get some poison on the bird. Hopefully I can kill it before it kills me. Well, I think the poison will still go through. Right, he's doing 3 and he's doing 1. Good. Well, that's going to tick down again. Which will be awesome. I want shielding. Play this turn. So I can only block 2. Set a bear trap. When attacked for X or less damage, cancel the attack and deals X damage, then destroy this trap. Right, so I want to play an attack of 2. And I want to do 3 damage would really suit me. Well, I've already got poison on him. I'm going to do... If I get that, that should go down by 1. We get 2 poison attacks. That's got down to 1. I'm going to put 2 on and shielding. Do 2 shielding. Alright, I think the poison might go off first. Oh, he's dead. That's awesome. Right, I have no shielding. That's not good. My assault reduced the cost by 1 for each attack this turn. So we'll do a 2 attack. And he's dead. We're going to get plus 3 gold. When looting corpses, you found 3 gold. Sweet. So it's been updated all the time, this one. But it's got some cool stuff going on. It's all about messing around with mechanics and everything like that. First card you play each turn has plus 1 value if it is a non-attack card. But I'll have to remember to use a shield, which I will forget to do. Third attack each turn has plus 2 value. Very well, I'll do 3 attacks in a row. First time you entirely block an attack each turn, your next attack is plus 2 value. Oh. That's very good. Right, your card. Permanently remove a selected card from your deck. Infuse a selected fragment to strengthen its existing effect. Hey, little elven dudes. When you choose, this card is not attacked, or instead. Oh, I'd write that down. The 3. Taking that down to 1. That's going to be pretty cool. Right, so we got a 1 to attack. What are you doing, my friend? If unblocked damage hits, makes you discard a random card. Right, so I have to block. I should go down to 1. This card's non-attack value of 4 instead. Right, that should block all that damage, which is awesome. Assaults reduces card by 1. So I can do a 2. Down the back one. That reduces that to 2. And that's the end of my turn. So reduce this card by 1 for each attack this turn. Right, so I want more attacks with you. Right, again, it's 2 hit, and that's all they gain. That requires by 1 when it's in my hand. So I'll do a 2 block. Let's go down to 2, that's about it. Right, so it increased you. I'll keep that one in my hand. We've got a 2 up actually. And some poison. I think 2 poison would be a better way of going. He's only got 4. Is that one 3 now? Oh, I get to put poison in the back one. Nope, not gonna do it. I thought I might sneak in an extra attack. Oh well. Rangers, looks like he's on fire. Oh, I got this. Next attack has been increased value. Right, so we've got 1-1. So I can do a 2. That's not going to stay as a 6, is it? Right, I want to do a front attack on you. And he's hitting for 1, but I can't defend. That's going to be poison. If this card is a non-attack card, cost 1 instead. Alright, what are you doing? Parry. When attacked, remove 1 stack of parry, so he's blocking for 2 anyway. So we'll do 2 frontal attack. And that's only if it's a non-attack, isn't it? It's going to go back up to 3. We'll actually go down to 0 next turn. Next turn, intense, will poison his knife. Okay, so he's not going to poison this turn, it's going to be next turn. So we're going to do poison, definitely. He's going to block some damage, but I'm wondering how much. So we'll just cover 1. I still got to not do anything on it. I really wish I could get poison on him. Let's put a bear trap down. Put it down for him next turn. So look, I still got a parry. Alright, poison might go on. Oh, looks like poison has gone on. It's going to be awesome. Alright, that's getting reduced by 1 for every attack this turn. That's only this turn. Got 2 life and 1 gold. Let's got some cool stuff going on, Tom. I wouldn't mind which one of these would be benefit on this journey? Well, I can't see him. If the enemy is affected by poison, cost 1 instead. Oh, I do have poison. Attacks furthest enemy on hit 1 ambush. But it allows me having those other stuff on it. Relic, purge card. Have I got any ones I really want to get rid of? I've got quite a good little unit. That one's just singular poison. That one maybe. Or a relic. We get a relic. Oh, I can hold two. What do we got here? First time you play an odd. Press a card each turn, gain 2 shield. All 3 shielding. Whenever a trap is triggered, gain 1 energy. Every other turn, you have 1 more energy. What's the one I got now? I'd rather have 1 more energy. Can I get rid of... Ah, I can't... I can set it. Ah, cool. I got 1 more energy every other turn. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, no, there's a little house. Right, we got quite a big one. 3, 5, 7. Right, we can block 4 of that. We can do 2 poison on the front one. Getting him down probably be the best way of going. And now we've got extra gold. Sweet. That's patience, that one. Yeah, increase it by 1. So it reduces this card by 1 for every attack each turn. Right, I actually want to block as well. Right, I'm going to try and poison the back one. Got the least amount of health. Their little legs on their big old horrible faces. If an enemy is affected by poison, cost 1 instead. His poison worn off, so that's no point to doing that one. Right, it's not a non-attack card either. Right, let's do the full amount to take you out. We'll put you on now. We're going to take a heck of a hit though. There's not much we can do about that. Oh, he's going to full on murder me. Wash, no, not. Why is it 4? Let's go down to 1. And now I could bear trap him, which is not going to help unless he does attack to us. Where the bear trap, my friend, beware it. Hey, bear trap went off first. I wasn't sure if he was going first or second. A place to trade gold and items. Professionals. Oh. If an enemy is poisoned, well, these are all rewards. Draw 2 more cards at the end of your turn. First time each turn you play a card with cost of 0 and 1 to all enemies. Okay. Right, heal 2 hearts. Right, yeah, I think I'll take that one for now. Use a card to add to your deck. Increase endurance. Both affects how many relics you can hold. Right, I can get another relic. Or I can get more life. Get a relic and 1 bit of life. And we leave shop. Why not? Dangerous encounter, that's an elite. Oh, we go for an elite, we die, we die. We've only got 10 energy. Takes a bit used to the way these cards play. I was in here for 4. Deals damage, drains 2 energy. Right, so put that on you. Take the price down and block everything. Sweet. Right, we'll... Archer you for 2. That takes that down to 1. We're going to lay a bear trap. And that's going to go down in cost as well. You've been bear trapped, son. Well, we'll do the only blocking I can do. As well as the poison. I'll do as much damage as we possibly can. I've got 8 left. 7 now. Oh, we're ticking down. We've got none of our shielding cards either. What we'll do, 2 attack. We'll do poison attack. Poison myself. I must have misread that then. Ah, dear me. I think it costs 1 because he's got poison on him already. What's this do? Alright, petrified. Each enemy suffers from poison. Alright, that increases by the amount of attacks. He doesn't have poison on him, does he? And that's going to be reduced. Well, I say go full out attack. That's 3, that'll go down to 1. Alright, he's got 2 left, and the bruff the next target, okay. Ah! Oh, he died. Oh, well. That's still a good little run. And I think it's a nice start to the game. I like the fact that developers are unlocking more and more. I really like the upgrade system. The cards, it takes a while to get used to. But once you get used to them, I think it's a pretty cool idea the fact you can take bits and bobs from different cards. I needed more shield cards, I think. That would help me out a bit more. But these early stages, and then I'll just test this stuff out. But I really, I like the look of this as well. Wait, no. That's just my opinion. That was Near Mint. And as always, it's not up to me. It's up to you to do you, this Pulsebeetle. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. And remember. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see the next one, you can just subscribe and you'll be notified when it's up and running.